What's up everybody, welcome to my first video. Today I'll be covering and explaining the NBA's return plan. I know that there are many people who are confused with this plan. At first I was one of those people. That will change once I break it down for you. The NBA is inviting 22 teams with the best records to Orlando for the resumption of the 2019-2020 season, leaving behind 8 teams that won't compete. These 8 teams that won't compete include the Charlotte Hornets, the Chicago Bulls, the New York Knicks, the Detroit Pistons, the Atlanta Hawks, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the Golden State Warriors. Maybe next year for you 8 teams. It's surprising how just 2 years ago the Cavs and the Warriors were meeting each other in the finals for the 4th time in a row. Look at them now. They are both the last team in their conferences this season. NBA play will resume July 30. The NBA will play 8 games to determine the playoff seedings. The teams will begin arriving in Florida on July 7th. There will be a play-in tournament in the East or West Conference if the 9th seed finishes the regular season within 4 games of the 8th. In that case, the 9th seed would have to beat the A seed twice, while the A seed would have to win one of the 2 potential games to keep that final playoff spot. Family and guests of teams may arrive on August 30. The NBA Finals are targeted to start on September 30. The NBA Draft will take place on October 16, and free agency will start on October 18. One problem is that they need to figure out a plan for the teams with home court advantage, as there will be no fans. The NBA has been considering using game sounds for the crowd. The Portland Trail Blazers were the only team to refuse to ratify and approve this plan. Shout out to Adam Silver for this controversial but clever plan and for finally giving us basketball after several months. Although NBA players are anxious and excited for the season to resume, a few NBA players are speaking up about canceling and calling off the NBA season, such as Kyrie Irving, Avery Bradley, Dwight Howard, and a few other anonymous NBA players. If a player is determined by the team at high risk for severe illness, he can be designated a protected player and will not lose his salary. However, if a player does not meet this criteria and so declines to join the bubble, they will lose a large amount of his salary in game checks. Many players are worried about injuries and getting exposed with coronavirus symptoms. If a player tests positive, they will have to self-quarantine for at least a week. That could be critical for all the 22 teams that are participating. Let's say LeBron or Giannis test positive. Their teams would most likely be eliminated. If a player tests positive and decides not to join the bubble, teams are allowed to explore the market and find substitutions for that player. NBA players will wear a smart ring at Disney. The ring is capable of predicting COVID-19 symptoms up to 3 days in advance with 90% accuracy. That could be LeBron's last ring and many players' only ring in their NBA careers. Okay, moving on. After the suspension of the NBA, Trae Young stated, "I understand what the NBA did and respect their decision, but I'm kind of upset because I want to play." This was of course prior to the news that the Atlanta Hawks season was over. Also, Vince Carter's NBA career has now ended. Thank you, Vince Carter. Multiple analysts believe that this is LeBron's last chance to win his last title. Let's hope for some really great games. That's all I have for all of you today. Remember, this isn't official yet. ESPN and multiple other sources also addressed this new possible plan. Look at Tatum, man, so inspirational.
Kurt, man, just trying to do great things in the world, you know what I'm saying?
If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you want to be updated and addressed on more news. All support is appreciated. Comment down below what type of content you would like to see next. Peace.